Right guys, I made it up to the garden, just let the hens out. It's a little bit cool at the day, so I've just gone let the hens out. They're just wandering around eating me plants, but it is what it is. I'm not really bothered as long as I don't get into this section. Onions seem okay, can't see any of them being pulled out. We're normally okay with wood pigeons around here, to believe it or not, because we have got like a farmer's field over there, and we do get a lot of kestrels and stuff like that hovering around. So I don't know if they're scared them off or what, but we do get a lot of them. So yeah, basically today guys is just going to be a flying visit up here, because I need to go and sort out the pony tunnel what I was doing yesterday. So today I just come up to sort out the mesh for the peas and try and get some peas planted out, and then also go through some of this stuff here, the red cabbage, some of this kohlrabi, because some of it is starting to stretch a little bit, and just get them into some pots. The fennel, start going through the fennel as well, and just I'm thinking about just using them and just putting them in there and see what they're like once I start pricking them out, because I need to get them in the pots. Hopefully we can get these planted out today, and I can hopefully use the trays and set some more away, so I've got plenty to play with. But yeah, that's the plan. That's the plan for today guys. So I'm going to crack on and work out what I'm going to do. I'll probably start pricking some of these out first, and then jump on the main stuff outside. Okay, so I'll catch you in a minute. Right guys, here just inside of the greenhouse, what I'm starting to do is I'm starting to go through the fennel and getting these into these little multi-cell trays. It's about 20 of them here, so it'll be nice 20 plants. And here it is there. So I'm going to try and avoid touching any of the stem, so I don't crush it now. I'm just holding it by the leaves. Just like that. I'm literally running out of space. Running out of space. So guys, I'm going to go through these and then let's have a little look, and then we're going to go through the kohlrabi and stuff. If I try to move stuff around and make some space, start going through the kohlrabi and that, and then we'll go outside and start sorting the peas out. Okay, so I'll crack one of these and then we'll have a little update. So then guys, there you have it. So 20 plants in there. I'll give them a little bit of a drink, and then hopefully tomorrow when I come back up, they should all be standing up nicely, and we'll just let them crack on here till they fill the pots, and then we'll plant them out in the garden. So I'll just give these a little drink now, okay? Right guys, I'm going to go through this red cabbage. Hopefully you can see that okay. Got some cups here, just want to put them in some cups. So I am starting to run out of compost a little bit, so I was to see how much I get on with on these, and I'll probably just come back with the kohlrabi. So then, there's the cups. There it is. Brassica's nice, like to be nice and firm, so give it a nice push down. Absolute nightmare for space. Thinking about getting a little table in the pony tunnel just for the time being, so I've got more room. I can move them down into the tunnel, you know. I've got that greenhouse next door, but some of the plastics broke, so I don't know if birds or out will fly in and out or whatever, you know. So I don't want to take any chances just popping stuff in there as such, you know. But like I say, we planned this year was to grow a lot of veg, just to see how we'll get on. Fill the garden. Didn't really grow much last year, like I said. Had stuff going on with the family. So it's quite exciting year this year. Quite excited this year, see what sort of stuff I grow. Lads at work and all that sort of stuff want some veg offers, so I'm just going as much as I can. I can do them little veg hampers up for them. Keep them happy, keep them happy. You notice I haven't done any potatoes. The potatoes, I don't mind growing them, you know, like the main crops I don't really get much from them. Where the Charlottes, the second earlies, I do quite well on the Charlottes. But the only thing about potatoes is, when you put them in your ground, if you miss the odd little one, they just start sprouting back next year. And then what happens is, if you don't realise that, and you start planting onions out or whatever you plant out, these potatoes just start growing. So there can be a bit of a little bit of a pain. You know, if you've got some buckets and containers, that's probably your best option, sort of thing. You know, I know all the Newtons and all the good stuff's in the ground, you know, but if you miss that little potato, they just grow back. So this year, I'm not really bothered. I'm not really bothered about them. You know, we use them now and again. I grew some lovely onions last year, but just wasn't enough, and I overwintered them, like stored them. I mean, were lovely, stored over winter and that, nice. Went through them all, handed some out to some friends and family, and they were absolutely fantastic. So that's why this year I decided to grow a lot more, because normally I would just fill up half of that plot, what I'd done there yesterday. This time I thought we might as well just go all out. And in these cups, they went down in price again. I paid 50p for a pack of 15. Now they've gone down to 40p for a pack of 15. So I'll pick a couple more off, and they're 100% recyclable. So these will just go straight in the compost bin. I'm not going to plant these out with the plants. I will pop the plants out and these will go in the recycle bin. I have done that in the past where I just put the pot in, but what happens is it does take quite a while for this to break down. So the roots, when it's in the ground, tend to get top bound and they can't really go nowhere. you know, a little bit. Sometimes they work, but sometimes they don't, and it gets trapped in there, and they just don't grow properly. So I just knock them out, and they're going to the recycle bin. There's no plastic on them or now, it's just all cardboard. That's what caught the eye straight away. I thought they're handy. I used to use the little plastic cups, but no good. You know, I'd rather just get rid of them. These are the way forward. No room to move, nothing, you know that. No room. So there we go. Guys, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to crack one of these. I'll give you a little bit of an upload once I'm done, just the time on the camera's cracking on now, and I don't want the video to be hours long, you know what I mean, because we've got to do the peas, get that set up, and then also we need to start sorting out the trench for the leeks. Okay, so you got the idea what I'm doing. Okay. Right guys, so there you have it. Just give them a little bit of a drink. So we've got 10 plants there, which I'm really pleased with. I just need to go through the kohlrabi once I get some more compost. Need to go through the rainbow chard. These are starting to grow nicely, so I do need to get through some of them there, but just like that. But I might directly sow some of them into the ground anyway. I'll show you this. This is a big giant cucumber. So this is a heavy cucumber. It's from Giant Veg. So these grow canny size. So hopefully I get a nice big one for the shows. So I have still got a few stuff to go through. I've got to go through some of my tomato plants, as you can see there. Fennel's doing okay. I've got some more back over there. These are looking good. So I'm thinking about probably the beginning of May, start getting these planted out. I have got some, see them little grey pipes there. I normally plant them out and I just hide that over the top, and that just protects them a little bit. The brassicas. So yeah, obviously more all year round cauliflowers. They're looking good. They need potted on. I'm just running out of space, as you can see. I am thinking about getting a table down there in the pony tunnel just for backup. So what we're going to do now, guys, is we're going to just crack on, go outside, and I'm going to have a little look at this mesh and see what the crack is for these peas. Okay. Right guys, so this is the mesh here. It's 150 inches long. So I'm going to divide that in half, which is 75 inches. And then I'm going to cut it. Will be snips there and chop it in half, and then we're going to find out where about in the garden we're going to put it. So I'm going to crack on with that now. So then I've gone and cut the mesh more or less in half. So I'm going to put one along here. What I'm going to do is I've got this as a guide. I'm going to put that there. Yeah. And I'm going to get a stake on that side, and I'm going to put the mesh there. And then I might put another one just there. And then in between them I can put the cabbages, cauliflowers, it's like cabbage, cauliflower, broccoli, something like that. So yeah, I'm going to commit to this one first. I want to get this one set up. I want to crack on and do that now. Okay. Right, and guys, so there you have it. That's the first one done. So all I've done is just made these into stakes with a little point on the end, braided into the ground. Got the mesh, put the mesh on, and then I just screwed some fronts on. And yeah, that'll do me. I've got that other mesh here, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into the greenhouse, go and get the peas out, see how far I get, because I'm going to put them on this side and that side. See how far I get, and then I'm thinking with this mesh here, I'm thinking about putting it along this section here, so just the same as that, but along here. The only thing is the sun starts from there and it comes all the way around, so it's up there now, and then it gets all around there around about tea time. I hit there, and obviously, so this is a bit shaded a little bit to around about 2 o'clock. So we'll see how we're going on with this one first, see how if they survive, and then we'll get that other one knocked up. Okay, so I'll go and get them out now, and we'll start getting these planted out. So then guys, that's one tray of peas. I'm just going to go and give this a little light hoe, and then we'll get these planted out on this side, and then I'll go and get the other tray out and plant it out on the other side. So then guys, hopefully you can see alright. I've got this little tool here, homemade, and I'm just making a little trench. Make a little trench along like that. And what I do is try and do it with one hand, pull out the plant, just ease the roots a little bit, and just stick it down like that, just like that. I'm just going to go all the way along with these plants, so we'll have a little look once I'm done. Okay guys, so then guys, there you have it. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to just dig in the trench. These will flop all over a little bit, but they will eventually get a hold of the mesh. So I'm going to crack on with that. I'm going to do the other side, and I'm going to go around, get everything to water, because time's cracking on now, and I've got a lot of jobs to do. So then guys, there you have it. That's all in there. They will pick up. I managed to save the 2 trays there, well, apart from that one. I managed to save them, so I can reuse these again and get some more peas set away. So what I'm going to do guys is give these a water, sort the hens out, and then I'll meet you in the potting tunnel and start cracking on what we're going to do in the potting tunnel. Right guys, just made it down in the potting tunnel. As you can see, there are the mounds of manure. So I'm going to continue doing what I'm doing, get the manure, I can just see it there. Over there, right? I'm going to get the rest of that in. I'm going to like level it all off, and then I'll just give it a little light dig in, and then I'm going to get the hose on it and give it a good soak. Just bought some from Aldi, so I'll give you a little look and may help us soak it in. I don't need to get the leeks out, I really don't need to get the leeks out, but I don't know what's going to be today because time is ticking on. It's about 4 o'clock now, 4 o'clock tea time in the evening, so I haven't got much time to play with, because this is going to take us, I reckon it'll take us a good hour or so to get that sorted. Okay guys, so I'm going to crack on now instead of standing here talking. Okay. So then guys, I'm still going, but I have managed to take out them 2 there, and that's where all the goodies is, right there. God knows what sort of bugs are in there like, but I deal with that throughout the season, but that's the goodies. So I'm just continuing doing what I'm doing and cracking on. I'll give you a little bit of an update once I got it all inside of the potting tunnel. Right, and guys, so there we go, that's it there, all heaped up. Some lovely material there, especially the stuff that was at the very bottom. So I'm going to just level it off now, and then I've got a little rotavator and I'll just give it a rotivate in, and then that's it. I'll go and get the water, the hose, put the hose on it and just soak it in, and then we'll see what time it is to get these leeks sorted, because they're all looking good and I don't want to ruin them because they're all starting to, you know what I mean, go into the ground there. So I want to just get them planted out, so I need to crack on. It just feels like I'm behind on everything at the moment, but no panic, it is what it is. I'll get there in the end. Okay, so let's get this sorted, get this leveled off, give a little bit of a rotivate, and then see where we're at. So then guys, that's it pretty much there, leveled off. Just going through some stuff there, what I can see, what I can take out, like the bits of plastic's a pain in the arse, it's all over the place. So yeah, so God knows what sort of bugs are in this, because that's just sat in the compost bins for, well, probably for a year. So I'm just going to get the rotavator out and just give a little bit of a rotivate in, but it's looking quite good. I'm really happy with that. So I'm going to get the rotavator out, and then I'll set it up, and then we'll see what it's like. Catch you in a bit. So then guys, I'm absolutely paggered. This won't start for some strange reason. Well, I know why. First, it won't. I can't get the fuel to the engine, so I'm going to have to open it up and sort it out. So I had to hand to it. Friggin' knackered. So all I'm doing is just giving it a right turn like that. So I'm going to go through it one more time. Absolutely knackered. Go for it one more time, give it a light turn, and I'm going to rake it out. And then I'm going to start giving it some water. And then we'll see what time it's at. Oh, killed as that. It just took us 20 minutes to mess with that to find out what the problem is. And I need to open it up and clean all the tubes. I think the tubes are blocked up with all the muck and into the fuel tank, and it's blocked all the friggin' tubes. Typical, isn't it? You know, when you want to use it. And it's been working fine all over winter, because I've been starting it up, just haven't let it sit there, just, you know, every now and again come and start it up. And then now when I'm going to use it, it's not working. Twat. But anyway, so I'm going to just hand dig that over again, and then I'm going to get the hose out. But I'll show you what I bought and all when I get the hose out from Aldi. £5, £6 I think it cost us. Nice little tool. Well, we'll see. Water pressure on this garden, pile of shite. Council run, shit. Other garden, committee run, perfect. So anyway, and you pay more for the council. How mad's that? But anyway, I'm going to crack on now and get that turned over, because I think this video is getting quite long now. So crack on with this. Right guys, so there we go. That's just had a little second light dig in. I just raked it out, leveled it out as best I can. I'm going to go and get the hose out now and give it a good soaking for a good half an hour, and then I see what time it is, about start getting these leeks put out. What I do is, after it's had a good soak, I just put the leeks where I'm going to be putting them, and then I'll just start planting them out as I go throughout the week. You know, I may get a couple out the day, we'll just see how we get on, because time is ticking on. Just want to quickly show you this. When I was mentioning about blue, you know, so this was nice and green. It's been in a frost-free greenhouse. I brought it in here because obviously we've got opening spaces, yeah, where the airflow comes through, and it has been hit a little bit. As you can see there, it's starting to go purple. I'm not worried about that as such, but that just goes to show, you know, that how you can identify if it's had a cold check by the colour of the leaves on all your brassicas. So yeah, there we go. But that's all about part of the process of hardening the plant up. It does slow the growth down a little bit, but it does pick up on certain plants after a while. Ideally, like so these plants here, these giant plants, I'd rather them not have a check, because it does slow the growth down. We need all the growing time as much as we can to get these plants developed in a nice big plant, you know. So it is what it is. Keep an eye on it. Job's a good one. So then guys, this is the gadget what I just got from Aldi. You mess around with the water pressure. You got your on and off there. You got your different adjustments there at the front, and also that moves all the way around. So there we go. I want to stand here for about 20 minutes and give this a good soak in. And then we'll sort out the leaks. Catch you in a bit. Right, and guys, so there we go. Managed to get 2 of them planted out now, so I'm just going to work way along. I've got a good 20 minutes, half an hour left, 4 times up. So this has had a good so far, a good half an hour. So hopefully it's went down far enough. Then obviously tomorrow I'll be back up and I'll give it another bit of a drink. And then after that I'll just wait a little bit. I'll get a little moisture gauge, put it in the ground, and just double check to make sure the moisture is alright, because the last thing I want to do is overwater them, because like I said, if the water lingers around the actual plant too much, it can cause loads of problems and diseases, so you've got to be very careful. So I'm just going to continue working me along till time runs out. Catch you in a bit. Right, and guys, so there you have it. There's my leeks planted out. Looking good. Really happy. Really happy. So all I need to do with them now, guys, is just give them a bit of a spray. I will do that through the week. Give them a spray. I like to use Nemo oil combined with calamite. Sprays them. Keeps the thrips away. Puts a nice little shine on them. The leeks as well. Worked well for me last year, so I'm going to stick to the plan and do it again this year. Just along here, these are where my onions are going to be going. I've got about 20 onions, nice quality onions. Just going to dig all that over, put some manure inside of there, and then plant them out. Last onion I grew side of here got around about 27 inches. So fingers crossed I can beat that record this year. I have been given some better onions this year, so fingers crossed I get a nice big onion for the shows. But there we go, guys, that's it now, done. Gonna go home now. It's about 7:15 at night, home time. But thank you for watching. Cheers for your likes, cheers for your comments. God knows how long this video is going to be on for, but I hope you enjoy it, and I'll catch you in a bit. Ta-ra for now.